Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are trying to do today is we are playing a deck called Navigator's Secrets. And all built around Navigator's Rune, which is 2 and a blue. It has enchantment with Raid at the beginning of your end step. If you attacked with a creature this turn, target opponent puts the top 4 cards into their library. So we're milling people out this time. And this is kind of a budget version of this deck. I mean, everything in mill is typically budget, but we're only running 8 rares altogether. So we have our 4 Drown Secrets, which also mills people. Whenever you cast a blue spell, target player puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. And we're playing Tempest Djinn, which is just a really good card in mono blue. Like it just is, you can't not play at least a couple copies. So if you only have a few of these or like 1 or 2, I would say try to spend some rares for this if you don't have it. For this deck, but otherwise you can also just play a lot more tempo-y type of stuff. Like Exclusion Mage would actually work really well in this spot as well. Actually, I think it actually could even be better in some cases, but I wanted to have an alternate win condition as well as just have a big guy to kind of block stuff out as well. Tempest Djinn is pretty decent, so that is kind of the goal of the deck here. We're milling people out, we're playing creatures so we can keep swinging in. We're trying to play very evasive creatures, so our, Artificer's Assistant, Siren Storm Tamer, our Merfolk Trickster can kind of tap people down. It also allows us to play 1 copy of Wizardry Tour. I could play 2 here because we have our 8 wizards, but I figured Sinister Sabotage was a little bit safer. We can actually go digging for our Drowned Secrets and Navigator's Runes. And otherwise, that's kind of the deck. Just play a lot of cheap stuff, try to play a lot of blue spells, mill them out, kind of tempo them out, and see if we can get some games off with this one. So wish me luck. Let's get into the gameplay. Here we go. All right, here we are against Luminati, but like that's a fun one. All right, so yeah, this is actually looking really good. So we also have our Curious Obsession plan, so we're going to keep this. The question is, do we play Drowned Secrets before we put this onto the Siren Storm Tamer? It's a possibility. We do get more value. The benefit of having Drowned Secrets out early is so much better, especially with this deck. We actually have a shot if we do it early and then kind of ramp into it more. We might be playing a mirror match up here too. Let's go ahead and Drown Secrets. And go attacking. We can't block this guy anywho. And pass the turn. So they do have Blink of an Eyes in this deck, but having that down early before they can start countering is good. Our Merfolk Trickster will be useful next turn. We can actually block this guy. Alright, so we're going to play Island, Merfolk Curious Obsession onto Siren Storm Tamer. Target this fella. See if it gets countered. It's very possible. Alright, they do have the Spell Pierce. That's fine. Alright, that resolves. I guess we can pay the 2. Curious Obsession is worth it, so pay the 2. If we get another Spell Pierce out of their hand, I'm actually okay with that. Yeah. Alright, swing in. Draw some cards. Down to 17. Yep, draw a card. Alright, Navigator's Ruin for next turn as well. So that's actually pretty fun. The big downside is if we run into a Merfolk Trickster here. If he, so we might have to hold up ours just in case, right? Tempest Djinn. Alright, so we have to swing in to keep Curious Obsession's value. So let's go ahead and Merfolk Trickster. Yeah, target player. Mill some cards. Tap down Mr. Tempest. Go to combat. Swing in. Draw a card. He might not... The one thing, too, is that he could have blocked, and but it really doesn't matter at this point. Alright, so Artificer's Assistant. Mill them a little bit more. Spell Pierce is actually pretty good as well. The problem is 1 Drowned Secrets does nothing really good at all. Having 2 or 3 enchantments down is when this deck really starts going crazy, and it's hard to keep up at that point. But we'll see what we can do. Another Tempest Djinn is bad. That means they can close it out pretty quickly here. So going to swing in. We're going to take it for now, so no blocks this time. Down to 13. And if they play anything else here, a Siren Storm Tamer, that's fine. We do target them with the Navigator's Ruin, so they could possibly use that at some point to stop stuff. So, Navigator's Ruin. Target player. Alright, and so we're going to... Do we just let this fall off? I mean, Siren Storm Tamer is better in some cases, but we're really just needing the chump block anyway. But swinging in is important. So let's go ahead and... If we don't swing in, then we lose our Curious Obsession. So let's go ahead and just swing in. Siren Storm Tamer is better than Artificer's Assistant. So let's go ahead and swing in with Artificer's Assistant. Keep the milling going here. Oh, we're in bad shape. This is where it's bad. Is if the opponent has flyers, then we can't actually be swinging in, and pretty bad. So we swing in. Navigator's Ruin. I should have played it afterwards, I guess, just to try to convince them to keep going. Curious Obsession was supposed to sack there. Oh no, I did swing in with a player, I guess. Oh, it's just with a creature. I thought it was with this creature. That makes it better. We're going really low in life now, though. We'll block the Siren Storm Tamer, I guess. We can Spell Pierce if they do anything. Alright. Down to 2. Alright, well, Blink of an Eye almost saves us. Alright, Island. Go to combat first. We had to swing in with the Siren Storm Tamer. I mean, that's our only blocker, but I want to see if we can draw into something here. Alright, so Merfolk Trickster. Yeah, that resolves. They target the Siren Storm Tamer. It loses all of its abilities, which I can't remember if it loses what's there as well. Blink of an Eye still has to hit the Tempest Djinn to have a shot. We could draw a card and see if we can draw another one. Alright, we have to kick this one and hit a Tempest Djinn just to have any shot of winning here. Oh, so unlikely still. Actually, this helps a little bit. Do we still lose? Alright, so resolve. He trades with the Merfolk Trickster. Pass the turn. Mill them. Down to 29. We're so far away from actually having a shot here. So we can Merfolk Trickster and block the Tempest Djinn. So we at least survive. Alright, there's Essence Scatter. Alright, now we're dead. Alright, that's fine. Alright, good game, good game. Alright, here we are against Plains Jogger. And we are playing our mill deck. And Tempest Djinn, actually, this is looking like a more mono-blue style, or mono-blue tempo deck, and or hand. And I like it. I'm fine with that. Blink of an Eye is good. Siren Storm Tamer is great. Play it, pass the turn. We'll see what we're up against. If it's the biggest issue is I keep running up against like mirror type decks, and those make it very difficult to actually survive. All right, so Siren Storm Tamer, swing in, pass the turn. Satyr Enchanter. We will Essence Scatter that. I'm guessing that's kind of the plan they're going on, if they're playing those at all. Ooh, do we just hold up the Wizard's Retort? Let's go ahead and go for more aggressive here. So swing in with Siren Storm Tamer. They obviously have a lot of enchantments, and so Satyr Enchanter, I'm guessing, is going to be... I mean, they're going to have some enchantments here coming up soon. Possibly not a Silhouette. Alright, so Island... Tempest Djinn, we can block whatever other thing they bring in with Siren Storm Tamer. Down to 13, pass the turn. And this is a pretty aggressive start. Alright, Hieromancer's Cage. Onto Tempest Djinn, we will sack Giant Storm Tamer, stop the ability. Next time we can hold up Wizard's Retort and a Blink of an Eye. But we get a swing in for 10 here, which is not bad at all. Alright, down to 3. Pass the turn. And what you got, what you got. And we'll just Wizards Retort that. And that's game. Alright, well that works too. Just having the Tempest Djinns, and that's why you have to at least run some of them, because you want to win with the deck as well. The mill plan. Honestly, we're going to make it work, but it is more of just for the Jank playstyle. Alright, here we go again. In Arena Standard, and we'll see if we can make this deck work. We're gonna keep trying because that's what we do. We try. Probably shouldn't have kept this hand. This isn't a bad start. If we get some good draws, it's actually pretty decent. Especially Drowned Secrets. No Drowned Secrets. All right, we'll go to combat. Swing in. Pass the turn. Merfolk Trickster will at least kill these Mistcloak Herald. So now we can block him. And what you got? Stormfleet Aerialist. That does stop us from doing a lot of stuff. We're going to hold on to the Blink of an Eye until later. We're just going to play another Siren Storm Tamer. And do we actually fill up our board a little bit here? We could get in... We could just go for like the Flyers deck here. I guess we pass the turn. The issue is that I'm spending all of my cards that actually triggered Drowned Secrets. Yeah, no blockers. Another Stormfleet Aerialist. Alright, give us land so we can draw cards here. Alright, Curious Obsession is actually not bad. Alright, so Curious Obsession onto Siren Storm Tamer. Blink of an Eye. We'll just blink him. We're gonna go swinging in for 6 damage, which isn't bad. Yep, take action. Drowned Secrets. Alright, now we draw it after we've played all of our cheap creatures. Oh man. Alright, playing another Stormfleet Aerialist. Yep. And another. Well, Island, Drowned Secrets. Siren Storm Tamer. And let's just swing in with 1, I guess. We can at least keep our Curious Obsession that way. Yeah, we'll just go swing in with 1. Alright, he doubles blocks, that's fine. So we keep our Curious Obsession alive. And, alright, so this is just straight up mono blue Flyers. Please attack with everything, thinking that you have Flyers. Alright, so he doesn't. So we will just take our beats for now. We could actually kill one of them, but that's fine. Take our beats down to 12, pass the turn. Tempest Djinn is actually really good here. That is a good blocker for Flyers. So now we actually maybe just play the defensive side of things. So we go swinging in. We don't want to lose that. Let's go ahead with the Storm Tamer, I guess. We need our Flyers as blockers, though. We should have played. We should have held on to Tempest Gen. I keep misplaying that. I can actually swing in that way. He may not have blocked it. But we at least keep our Curious Obsession, which is only so valuable. But our Merfolk Trickster was looking very useless at that point. Alright, so he swings in with everything. We will block, block, and block. And take 4. Down to 8. Shipwreck Looter. Gets to draw a card. Actually, no, that's only if they discarded a card. Alright, well, now we go attacking at least with Storm Tamer. So go to combat first. Swing in. Draw a card. Yep, take action. Draw a card. Spell Pierce is great. Navigator's Ruin. Target player. Mills 4 more, down to 37. Pass the turn. And Spell Pierce at least helps a little bit here. Opponent skips it up. And we're going to take that one as a victory for this one. Even though I'm not sure that quite counts because I think he scooped more because we had a Tempest Gen out. But we at least we're going to start doing some janky fun stuff. And so we'll keep it. We'll take it. All right, so that is Navigator Secrets. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck. It's pretty interesting, very janky, and not a very good deck altogether for going for wins. But if you're trying to mill people and you're trying to do it cheap, this is a great way to do it, and it's funny. And if you guys ever get off the full mill plan, let me know. The issue with mill is that once you get to a point where you're actually starting to win with it, people are typically scooping at that point anyway, and so it's hard to say if you're actually going to mail people out or not. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.